up, everybody? This is Leroy of Camp Nas. And, in this channel, we like to focus on things, nostalgic. So, one of the biggest things growing up in the 90s was one of my favorite video games of all time, Mortal Kombat. It's been a very iconic series throughout gaming history. We've seen movies, cartoons, mad spin-offs before, and we have the upcoming movie coming up this year. And we thought we would bring to you our top 7 most anticipated characters for the upcoming Mortal Kombat movie.
Number 7 we have on the list is Baraka. Now, I think he should be in the movie because you can't have Mileena without Baraka and Shao Kahn, so he should be definitely either alluded to or maybe one of Shang Tsung's bodyguards.
You can't really have them without the main one, Baraka in there, so definitely looking forward to seeing him.
Number 6 is Sheeva. Now, I personally want to see Sheeva because we know Goro's in there. But what about the other race? Now, what's the race called?
Well, she's also a Shao Kahn.
She's a Shao Kahn. That's what the race is called, correct?
She's a Shao Kahn also.
Right.
So I think with this movie, we'll probably be establishing a bunch of different of the characters and races. We have our Katans, we got our Shao Kahns, your regular humans, your ninja specters. So just for them to see how broad that the Mortal Kombat universe goes into it.
Well, I think that's good because I don't know if you played Mortal Kombat 11, but when they introduce a character, we all know that she was modeled after a black woman. So long as y'all don't get black people to play these monsters and all these type of characters, we good. Because now you telling us, oh, that's what black people are in Outworld? Bunch of Takarans, bunch of savages, and bunch of, what's their race again?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn, yeah. I think they trying to say that's black people in Mortal Kombat. So I ain't buying that. So they better make her CGI. Okay, so I'm excited. Number 6, Sheeva. And number 5, we have Kenshi. Now, I'm actually excited. I hope that they bring Kenshi into the series because just his whole backstory is cool. A blonde samurai? That sounds like some Shaw Brothers Kung Fu type of nonsense that I'm into.
Kenshi is a character I've always enjoyed myself, but the fact that he came in later on in the series, I could also see him come later on in the movie series. I'm pretty sure this won't be a one and done type of ordeal with this upcoming movie. But it would be still nice to see him, if we get some of those characters, that we got in Deadly Alliance and Deception in the 3D games. But I think it would be cool to kind of see Kenshi in this film coming up too.
So number 4, we've got Kabal. What do you think about Kabal being in the movie?
I think that would be amazing to see Kabal in here. He was a character that showed up, early enough in the games, came in Mortal Kombat 3. So if they go the route where they're kind of introducing characters from the first few games, I think Kabal is a perfect jumping point. He's always been one of the fan favorites. He has a pretty cool backstory with his face and the gas mask he wears, and this guy's just fast as hell. So I think it would be really cool to definitely see him on the big screen. I think there's a lot with special effects that they can really do to show off his powers and everything.
And at number 3, we have the big baddie himself, Shao Kahn. Now, he's definitely a character I'm anticipating because we actually seen a statue of him in the Mortal Kombat trailer. And it's the MK11 model that they use, which I'm actually pretty excited about.
Yeah, well, it seems like I think it's going to be the same type of setup that they kind of did in the first Mortal Kombat movie. We got 95, where he's going to be the one kind of pulling the strings. I think it's going to be revealed. I think we won't see him fully till probably towards the end of the movie, or maybe in a kind of post-credit scene, kind of like they did with the first one.
Really?
Yeah, because this one is very focused on Sub-Zero being the
main antagonist.
Yeah. So we see Shang Tsung in there also. But Shao Kahn is definitely going to make an appearance. I'm looking forward to seeing him because he's always been this kind of, the way he's structured, he has such a huge build to him, and it kind of reflects in the statue of the little scene that we do see in the trailer.
Shao Kahn definitely be eating his Wheaties and doing some other.
For swinging like a hammer that probably weighs a ton, you got
little juice, but
pretty big actor for that. Yeah, but regardless, I'm looking forward to it.
Who's the actor you think you want to play him?
It's gotta be a wrestler. There's the only one I can.
Terry Crews.
It's too comedic for me.
You don't see Terry Crews getting
I don't see him dancing and shit nah.
But with a Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
And at number 2, another character we are highly anticipating is Katana. Now, I'm anticipating Katana because we know Melina is in the film. And we all know that Melina's story definitely ties in with Katana, because if you know Mortal Kombat lore, that Melina is the clone of Katana. So I'm actually thinking that she should be in the film.
We seen her in the first edition in the '95 film, but I feel like for her, the way her character was, she didn't really get to do that much, you know, especially with her fans. She's always been known for like her weapons.
I think she used the fan once.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
In the second one.
Yeah, exactly. But this movie can really, if we do get her in there, I think we know this movie is gonna be as violent as the games. We definitely see that with the trailer and everything. So we can definitely see Katana with the abilities that she's definitely known for. I would definitely looking forward to seeing her in there and you know what they can do.
And at number 1, we have fan favorite Johnny Cage. Now, he's definitely somebody I'm anticipating because he was nowhere in the damn trailer, and he's the main character. Seriously, how do you do a more
I
Johnny
think
Cage?
because the way they've made Johnny Cage over the last few years, especially with X and 11, where he became like a very major part of the story, not just, you know, one of the people who defended Earthrealm because he was one of the best fighters. He's become like a big fan favorite. You know, I think he's always kind of just been a fan favorite. We haven't seen him in the trailer. This movie looks very, very serious. He's always been the comedic aspect of Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So I think we'll get some reference to him, whether he's on a movie poster. Like I said, this movie's not just gonna be, you know, one contained thing. I see this spanning off into a trilogy. But I think Johnny Cage will make some sort of reference or appearance if he doesn't make it into like a full actor being in here. Definitely not played by Chris Pratt though, because I always be seeing theories when this movie was coming out that they was actually.
What you got against Chris Pratt? What you got against Star-Lord?
He's too. For Johnny Cage, I think they should go with more younger, you know, actors. No, say younger.
The Miz, the Miz, who, if you don't know, he is a WWE wrestler. He has expressed interest in playing Johnny Cage.
And he can keep that interest in his head. We don't want the Miz. We don't want Chris Pratt. I like these guys. I really do. But I don't want to see them as Johnny Cage. Like, this guy is based off Jean-Claude Van Damme. So you need someone who does all the kicks and can do all those stunts and all that shit, but also have that charisma and charm and funniness and divishness attitude because he's such a high-profile actor. You know, them. Nah.
So what? Tom Cruise?
No. Again, we need a martial artist who can do all of that. Like, because these guys you're naming, they're just actors, and you know they can do good stunts, but Johnny Cage he's an amazing martial artist.
But
like, you know,
Keanu Reeves was pretty convincing in The Matrix.
Yeah, that was when he was like 30 years old. He's like 60 now. Like shooting guns is fine.
I feel like you're
you just want old. You just want old people. This guy does like Van Damme split kicks. You are not going to get Chris Pratt or Keanu Reeves to do.
They can CGI that,
and that's gonna make the movie hard. But either way, that is our top 7 most anticipated characters from Mortal Kombat, the upcoming movie. Let us know in the comments what characters you guys want to see if they weren't on our list, and we'll check you out. Thanks a lot. It's Camp Nos.